Us, hey, what's up, konnichiwa. So in this video, another manga time, and I don't do manga time so often because I don't read much manga, but when I do, I try to make a manga time. So basically, recently I read this manga. It's called Maeda Keiji, Kabuki Tabi, and it's done. Okay, the original work was, the original story was Hana no Keiji, which is done by Hara Tetsuo, and Horie-san, who made Hokuto no Ken. So it's the same. Well, it's based on that story anyway. And then this is an extension of that story, and which is done by Deguchi Masato. So he does the art for this manga. It's not Hara Tetsuo, but as you can see, his style is very similar to Hara Tetsuo. It's similar but yet different. He has his own style, I mean, if you look at this, you feel like, oh, it's similar to Hara Tetsuo, but it's his own style. It's just cool, And so anyway, Deguchi Masato also did Gifu Dodo, which is another extension of the Hana no Keiji storyline. Oh, but it's a side story kinda. It's about Maeda Keiji's friend, Naoe Kanetsugu. But this one, okay, it's new. I think there's 7 books out at the moment, and number 7 just came out this month. But anyway, I read the first 2, number 1 and number 2. So yeah, it was very good. I really liked it, and I'll explain why coming up. So yeah, basically these stories are about Maeda Keiji, this samurai here, and his adventures of him going around. So first maybe I gotta explain a little about Maeda Keiji. But so Maeda Keiji is a samurai, and when you think of a samurai in the Warring States period, you think of these stoic. Well, he's stoic too, but a little different. But there's a lord and the samurais, and everybody just follows the lord and stuff kind of like that. They live for the lord or whatever. They commit suicide for the lord or whatever. They do whatever for the lord. I mean, Maeda Keiji has that loyalty and whatever. But basically, what is different about Maeda Keiji from other samurai is he was free to do what he wanted to do and go where he wanted to go, and he was like free. Basically, that's the biggest thing, the simplest way to explain it. He was very free, and he just did what he wanted to do. And if he felt like he wanted to help you in this battle, and you were his friend and you needed his help, and he would show up and kick some ass for you. And but anyway, basically the image of Maeda Keiji is free. He's free, and he was a very good person, respectable person, and honorable person. That's the biggest thing, I think. And he wasn't interested in money. He never lied. He never did bad things to hurt people. He hurt his enemies, but but he was never what do you call plotting and stuff like that. He's a very pure person, very simple person, and he lives life a certain way. And I guess other people who live similar lives, they understood each other and they could respect each other and stuff like that. So anyway, basically there's a famous phrase from these comics and Hana no Keiji and the Hana no Keiji world, and it's people fall in love with him, and he falls in love with many people too, but it's not a romantic love. It's just, they said it horeta, it means you fall in love with someone, but not romantically. It's you fall in love, you say, wow, he's a great person, wow, you fall in love, but it's not romantic. It's like respect, and basically that's his life. Because in one of the songs about him, done by Kakuda Nobuaki, who sings a lot of these songs, he has a phrase. A lot of the phrases in the songs explain Keiji's lifestyle. And then one of the famous things is like he just needs one mat to sleep on, and when he's awake he just needs one mat to sit on, and that's good enough. He doesn't need a huge house, he doesn't need a huge room or something. He just needs a mat to sleep on and a mat to sit on, and it's good enough for him, and yeah, that kind of thing, a very simple guy, but very passionate and about the stuff he believes in. But anyway, it's about his adventures and that kind of stuff. So let me explain a little bit about the story. So in this series, he started in Kyoto, but in this book, number one, and then basically at the end of book number one, he left towards Kyushu, and then and then he went to Kyushu and he met this guy. He met up with this guy, Kato Kiyomasa, who made Kumamoto Castle very famous. But so basically now at the current place I'm at, he's with Kato Kiyomasa, and they're doing some cool stuff in Kyushu. Anyway, so that's where we're at now. And Kato Kiyomasa is also very cool. I mean, look at this. I mean, he's cool, and he wears like European shirts and stuff, but it's kind of interesting. So so basically a lot of cool characters, stuff like that. So basically continuing Keiji's adventures. So like if you fall in love with Keiji, and not romantically like I said, but yeah, it's a great story because you can see more of Keiji's adventures, Maeda Keiji's adventures. And if you think about samurai and you ask me who is my favorite samurai, I would probably say it's Maeda Keiji. And I mean, like I said, like not all of it is, a lot of this, maybe they exaggerate some stuff in these comics, but my image of Maeda Keiji is so cool. He's a very cool, respectable, great guy. And yeah, if you read the story and you find more about Maeda Keiji, the more and more you fall in love with Maeda Keiji. And I think, and like I said, it's not romantically, but you just wow, what a great guy. But anyway, but so basically it continues his story, and but I highly recommend this manga. I mean, if you like Maeda Keiji, you like Hokuto no Ken kind of stories, yeah, it's a good option, I think. But I'm not too sure how popular it is abroad, but in Japan it's hugely popular, I think, with the people who like it. So yeah, so that's the main thing about that. But just a little more information about Hana no Keiji. Like so basically I went to listen to Hara Tetsuo talk like 10 years ago, I think, and he said that Hana no Keiji not saved his life, but he kind of changed his life, because after Hokuto no Ken, he finished Hokuto no Ken, right? He said he felt kind of lost in life, he didn't know what to do, like he finished Hokuto no Ken and he didn't know what to do. And he didn't know what to do until he met the story by Ryu Sensei. Anyway, it was a book about Maeda Keiji. It was a novel, historical novel kind of thing. And then he discovered that, and he said, "Oh, we're gonna make a comic about this character, Maeda Keiji." And even that other book, I haven't read that book by Ryu Sensei, but I mean, it's about Maeda Keiji, and then I don't know how much is true, how much is not true, and in the comic, I don't know how much is true, but it's based on history, and so it's a historical based on history, loosely, I think, but very cool stuff. So what sent Hana no Keiji's popularity into the another level was the pachinko machines, I think. So I think the first pachinko machine came out over 10 years ago. And after playing the pachinko machine, I started getting interested in Hana no Keiji. And I like since then I've been a Hana no Keiji fan. And the pachinko machines really pushed his fame up. So like in countries that don't have pachinko, maybe he's not so popular, but people who like, I've been to the concerts, and the events, the Hana no Keiji events, and everybody's so passionate about Keiji, and Hana no Keiji, and the songs, and everything like that. And I mean, I've gone to the concerts where Kakuda Nobuaki, who was a K1 fighter, who sings these songs, and then there's some other artists that sing, these Keiji songs. But once they sing a Keiji song, they're immortalized, or wow, he sang Hana no Keiji's song, So yeah, I mean, it has kind of its own following, and yeah, I went to the events, and everybody's so excited, like old ladies excited, old men excited, young guys, young girls, it kind of transcends generations. His coolness. I mean, even old guys, old ladies love Hana no Keiji. Even young guys, young girls love Hana no Keiji. He's just a cool guy, a cool story. And yeah, like the thing is, after he's really positive, and after reading this and after seeing him in action, you always feel good. I think he never leaves you feeling like that's kind of so like I mentioned in a previous video, when I watched Bajidisc, I feel very bad. It's so sad and tragic feelings, and like, why is this, but when I read Hana no Keiji, I never feel that way. I always feel good. Yeah, it just, it makes me feel good. It makes everybody feel good, I guess. Makes everybody feel similar, makes them inspired by this cool guy, and that's pretty much it. A cool guy doing cool things. And he's not a pretender, he just does what he does, and yeah, he's just himself, and people fall in love with him, but not romantically. I mean, maybe girls follow him, but girls fall in love with him. But so I could continue talking about Hana no Keiji and Maeda Keiji all day. I think there's so many things I could talk about, but yeah, I mean, maybe save that for another day. But yeah, anyway, Kabuki Tabi. I liked it a lot, and yeah, I'll continue reading. There's 7 books out. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe, and see you again soon. どうもありがとうございます。また会いましょう。じゃあね。うっす。Thanks for watching. うっす。